Hey everybody, what's going on? Welcome back to another reaction. I guess this intro is a bit of a Patreon ad as this video is part of the Patreon. We have this reaction out 1 week ahead of its release here on YouTube. And, as we check out various Stray Kids shows, whether it's the Skizzy Code show that we are all caught up with, whether it's we recently finished the Skizzy Finding Skizzy Get Edition, if I'm not mistaken, where they're basically like the perfect boyfriends and all. The Stray Kids Survival Show, Kingdom, Legendary War, Kingdom Week, as well as some live performances by Stray Kids, all of which is going to be actually mentioned in the description of this video if you're interested. And in between all of the content that I'm reacting to for Stray Kids, I'm trying to sprinkle in some early access reactions just to be able to get caught up with more Stray Kids music videos. Sorry. So this is part of this plan, and I'm very, very excited about this one because we're checking out a couple of songs that I'm very hyped about, and some songs like Levanter that up until looking at this title, I actually, in my head, I read it as Lavender, and it's actually kind of embarrassing because this has nothing to do with lavender, as Levanter is a strong easterly wind in the Mediterranean region. So it's a strong wind, has nothing to do with lavender. But anyway, that's my bad, kind of embarrassing. We're also checking out Easy as well as Domino. All of these songs are going to be accompanied by a reaction to a dance practice. And with Domino specifically, we're actually going to be reacting to the song 3 times because there's an Unveil video, there's the lyric video, and then there's the dance practice. So thumbs up for a triple Domino reaction, or I don't know if this, there's basically like technically 7 videos, 7 videos that we're going to be checking out in this reaction. With Lavender, I'm actually, instead of checking out the original dance practice, I'm checking out the English version dance practice just so I can get the best of both worlds and kind of like listen to what the song sounds like in English. AZ also has a dance practice. I'm not sure if it has a specific English version or not, but same with Domino dance practice. So without further ado, and if you are interested in any of the reactions that I mentioned on Patreon for Kingdom, Kingdom Week, the Survival Show, or Skizzy Code, check out the link below, and by doing so, you will not only get access to a ton of reactions that include more than just Stray Kids, whether it's BTS, Blackpink, Twice. There's a ton of content, all of which is listed in the $5 tier. You do not have to sign up in order to see the tier, but if you see something on that list that you find intriguing, consider checking it out and subscribing, and by doing so, you will be basically supporting the production of these videos, as all of this would not be possible without you guys basically sponsoring these videos. So thank you all on Patreon for subscribing and supporting the channel here on YouTube, and thank you to everyone else who has supported the channel and my journey with Stray Kids. As you guys know, they're a very, very big part of my life, as cringy as corny as it kind of sounds. But it's absolutely amazing that every time something bad happened in my life, literally the instance that happens, Stray Kids have a brand new music video out for me. And it kind of all started with, actually, as far back as the first music video with Thunderous, because I was literally a week away from having a pacemaker replacement surgery. I checked that music video out, and I talked about this on the channel before. The surgery unfortunately did not go well, and I had to have a second surgery a couple of weeks later, and that was a completely different surgery that entailed a very painful and long 3 months recovery, where I was basically one-handed for 3 months, and it was obviously a little bit rough. If you guys remember, I was always reacting. I had a giant patch that was covering basically 2 holes in my shoulder, or in my chest, basically right here. So it was a little bit painful, and then one of the most notable examples that I constantly mention whenever I react to Stray Kids is obviously Venom. When that music video popped, and I was in a very bad place mentally, thinking that something bad was going to happen to my dog, and then basically every time Stray Kids have a new music video, it comes out at a time where I most likely needed to focus on something else rather than my own life. So same thing happened actually with Social Path, which is the most recent release, which featured Lisa, of course, and it was absolutely incredible. So yeah, very excited about Levanter, and now that I actually read the name properly and I'm no longer thinking about fucking lavender, very happy to finally get into it. So without further ado, let's go. Ooh, is that a elevator? Damn. Oh my god. Nino. Oh. Nice. It is so anthemic. Oh, you angelic bastard, Bangchan. To the new world. Nice. Oh, Felix. Oh. Oh my god, this Mino's pre-chorus is just insane. This is awesome. Lead the way, Bangchan. And also Felix behind IN there. Oh! I love the fact that they're dancing literally on a mirror, basically. Oh, 2 moves. Combining. Whoa. Okay, this music video is fucking awesome. As far as the song itself goes, I love Mino's pre-chorus is incredible. His voice is so freaking euphoric. The chantiness of the chorus is awesome. The anthemic nature of the chorus is incredible. As far as like, I don't know about like references to previous music videos and all that kind of stuff, and where this music video lies within like the lore and the world of Stray Kids. I more so want to talk just about like the metaphors and like the symbolisms that we see in this music video, which are absolutely insane. And you know, obviously one of the biggest lines in this song is Felix saying, "It's all good now." And basically like the song, as the two moons are basically merging, is like a representation of realizing that there's good and evil within me. Like there's good and bad within me. And it's okay. Like literally it reminds me of like we recently checked out Wasa's I Love My Body, where she says it's okay to be okay. Also like the series, which it reminded me of, it's okay to not be okay. Like it's okay to just be yourself. There's no perfection. No such thing exists. The best thing that you can do is be the best version of yourself and realize that there's good and bad, and there's no amount of negativity will actually change your life for the better with you focusing on it. Um, there's obviously a reference to elevator. There's a burning elevator, which is like the representation of what basically happens when you step into that elevator. You basically are trapped in your own hell, which is filled with misery and toxic thoughts that are being projected onto you by negative people, whether it's online or your own self. It's negativity and toxicity, everything that, you know, you should not be focusing on, because it's going to literally kind of like drive you to hell. There's a beautiful symbolism with whether it's like the bird as well as it flew off, uh basically kind of like to represent stray kids in a way, as far as like they're free, they've been freed from that elevator basically. And there's also a really cool visual as the elevator is burning, because they basically accepted the fact that they need to let that stuff go. The lyrics saying, you know, I had to let you go. uh as they let it go, they also throw away the ticket that says to new world, one way ticket. Like it's like that elevator basically represents the one way ticket straight to hell, and it's no return from there, because once you get stuck in those emotions and everything and the toxicity of it all, it's just going to be an uphill battle, and you're basically stuck in a deep end, to kind of like make a pun to Felix's song. And as the bird flies away and they say the remaining feelings are blown away by the wind, and then you see actually those two moons, it's almost like kind of like the devil and the angel on your shoulder, the good and bad, and then kind of like them merging together is like realizing that there's good and bad within me. And it's okay to have those negative thoughts as long as you know that those are just that. Um, there's also some incredible visuals, like the whole thing with the tunnel, them entering that broken elevator, the tunnel with the wrecked cars and everything, them dancing in that space. There's a visual of Chungbin and IN, and like the ground between them just collapses and all. It was just absolutely incredible in terms of like symbolizing uh the destructive nature of what negative, whether it's negative thoughts, negative circumstances, relationships, toxic relationships, abusive relationships, realizing that I have to let you go, my toxic my toxic uh, mindset, my, or talking to someone, as far as letting someone go, if it's a toxic relationship, uh, whether it's intimate, whether it's a friendship that is toxic, whether it's a relationship with a family member, whether it's with the fans, whatever it is, I feel like these lyrics touch on all of those things, as far as letting go of something that is basically killing you and is sending you down to a place that is accompanied by a one-way ticket to a new world that is basically hell. We see Mino actually with a little something that is kind of like a galaxy, almost like there's galaxy within you. There's something to explore within you, but it's, I'm not sure if that's like supposed to represent like the potential and the light inside of all of us that is basically like consumed by the darkness that we let into our life and all. But like the lyrics of I finally realized that I have to let you go, it's not a realization that is very easy to come to, because people go through toxicity, whether it's, being abused by someone, abusing yourself, abusing drugs and alcohol, all of these things, just being a toxic person to yourself, being overly critical of yourself to a point where it drives you to a depression and all of that kind of stuff. Like, I feel like this song really relates to all of that. The dancing in that reflective, on that reflective material, rather, is also really, really symbolic. Like, as things being very, very clear and like seeing your own reflection. It's kind of interesting because in the beginning, when they're dancing on that platform, it's cloudy as fuck. Later, it becomes clear as day. The sky is absolutely blue and clear, and it's almost like cleaning up your cloudy mind, basically, which I thought was really, really cool. It was absolutely beautiful. Like all of these symbolisms and everything that separates, like Chungbin and IN, like their visuals are so cool in the sense of we're so close, but yet we're so far apart with that ground collapsing. And it's just that the things that your brain does to you or someone else does to you in a relationship sense or something else, and them escaping that fucked up elevator, almost like battling through to escape it. It was absolutely beautiful. And the lyrics, the chorus, is just wanting to be yourself and not caring about how it may be perceived. And even if I'm strange, I don't give a fuck. I just want to be me. And as soon as I broke away from you, I can see myself. And the image became so much clearer, much like the platform that they're dancing in, the reflective surface becomes clear and not cloudy anymore, which I thought was really, really amazing. So the whole like elevator that they literally use and it burning, which is a representation of what would have happened if I stayed in that relationship or in that mental prison that I put myself in, whatever it represents. Like it's literally being stuck in that hell. So the fact that the elevator is burning, it's almost like a representation of the elevator would be burning whether you are in there or not. So you're lucky to accept the fact that you no longer need to be there because all you do is cause yourself harm. So the elevator burns. We have like this triangle that disappears, which I don't know. I don't think that I've seen that triangle ever before in a Stray Kids music video, but to me it almost like represents kind of like the Bermuda Triangle in a way. Like everything that enters that place disappears, and I don't want to disappear. So once I burn that ticket, I burn the elevator, that triangle disappears and I'm no longer stuck in a limbo. Sorry, Mino. And the bird flies away. Changbin throws that same triangle, crystal, whatever it is, diamond, and he shatters the perception of all of this toxicity, and he lets himself go because no one can let you go from these. You're the only one who can save yourself. Like if you're in a toxic relationship, no one is going to help you until you help yourself. If you are being, if you're having trouble with, drugs or alcohol, no one is going to help you until you help yourself first. People can support you, but it doesn't matter how much they support you if you don't actually take the necessary steps in order to realize that you have a problem or that you need to escape an abusive partner or a very manipulative, toxic partner, whatever this may represent, or being toxic towards yourself. No one is going to help you unless you help yourself first. So I felt like that was a beautiful representation of that, and also like them constantly mirroring each other's moves with the choreography as well was really, really cool. Whether it's with this visual right here, with Hyunjin and Changbin, or the visual with IN and Felix behind them, it also felt like there was a bit of mirroring there happening as well. Like all of that was absolutely fucking amazing because it correlates with the reflective material that they're dancing in, which is again like a mirror that was cloudy in the beginning and then it becomes clear. So now that I have escaped you, and I escape that triangle, Bermuda Triangle, I escape that elevator, the image becomes so clear, and now I can open my eyes and I can be whole again. The only thing, and once I realized that, and Felix basically also does basically the same thing as escaping and talking about how it's all good now. Uh, Ian looks back, almost like hesitating. It's almost like Felix represents that little something that still wants to pull you back in a way. It almost like reminds me of Red Lights in a way with Bangchan and Hyunjin, which is kind of like on one hand was a toxic relationship, on the other hand is like being toxic towards yourself as well. There's a couple of different meanings, but I went with the toxic relationship kind. So Ian is looking back almost like maybe this is a bad idea because what I have, even though it's toxic, I still love it. And Bangchan, being the leader that he is basically like reassuring him that everything is okay and this is the right step to go, which is kind of like a representation even of Stray Kids and their journey and the fact that they've always been supportive of one another. And also like we start off the early stages of this music video was like going through like this lock, which reminded me of Taemin's advice and him saying, "You will never get the keys to my lock." The only one who can unlock that door or that lock is yourself. And then we see the visual with Felix saying it's all good now. And by doing so, he's unlocking that lock and is dancing freely. And it's clear as day. The sky is clear as day. And all of them are dancing happily. And, they're smiling. And it's all of these smiles are, as that mirror, a reflection of how each of them feels, which I thought was absolutely fucking magical. Yeah, I don't know what else to say. I think I may have gone overboard with this one, but if there's anything else in terms of like specific symbolisms, and I understand that there's probably a ton of lyrics that I could have touched on, but like keeping in mind that this is a fairly long reaction that features 3 music videos, I feel like I'm very happy with what I got from this one. So this was amazing. Let's move on to the English version of Levanter, which is going to be a dance practice. Oh, damn. Damn. That was really, really cool. Let's take it back, actually. That was really, really cool. Damn. Oh. Damn. Mino. From Mino to Han is just beautiful harmony. Is he smiling?
It's open now.
Yeah. That's cool. Damn. Oh. I love this. Damn, that's beautiful. I love that they even represented the visual of Bangchan comforting IN with Bangchan basically like comforting Felix. And they merged that into the actual choreography. It was beautiful. And also like there was a moment with Hyunjin and Felix, I believe, when they were like, one was almost like comforting the other, but it's almost like being comforted by something that is toxic as far as like coming back to it, which is kind of like what was represented with IN in the music video, as far as him looking back and almost like wanting to go back to the thing that hurt him, because, you know, it wouldn't hurt so much if he didn't love it, you know, that much. That's where all of these kind of like problems lie, and why it's so hard to leave, like, whether it's a toxic relationship, why it's so hard to leave someone, because as much as they hurt you, you also kind of like love them, and they almost like distort your perception of what a relationship should be. So it was beautiful. I loved hearing like the full English version of this. I really enjoyed it, and I just love the harmony. I love the chorus, and the choreography was just beautiful. I feel like I talked enough about this music video, so let's move on to the next song, which is going to be a music video for Easy. So let's get into it. Oh. Oh. Damn. Whoa. Damn. Oh. I like the slow motion there for a split second. Sounds like the world moves in slow motion for them. Oh. What the wait, what? I'm doubtful that nothing is easy. My doubts grow so strong that they make me curious. I want to let everything go and play without my mom. No. Oh my god, that is so... Because curious as a child, wanting to do the things as a child that your parents would not allow you to. So you have the curiosity of a child. This song beautifully kind of like summarizes Stray Kids' nature once again, as most songs are. Like, they're such fucking workaholics, and still remains true to this day. And basically kind of like predicting their own success and all, and everything that is coming. They knew it was going to happen because of how hard they're working, and it's like no days off and all that kind of stuff. And like the shots of them for a couple of, literally a second of them being in slow motion, it literally, like, to me, much like these lyrics say, everyone will be caught off guard. It's so easy as they're like literally in the dark going through. It's almost like, while everyone is asleep, I'm still working my ass off. It reminds me of like Mike Tyson when he says, you know, I'm working out at 5 in the morning, or very early on, because I know it makes me feel good knowing that I'm working my ass off while my opponent is still sleeping, because there's no way that he's doing anything right now. So that's kind of cool, and that's why I'm gonna catch everyone off guard, and also like thinking about the slow motion shot. It's like literally to them, this world is kind of like moving in slow motion because their shit is almost like revolutionary and they're one step ahead every single time. And they have so much fucking music that I literally the second or third biggest playlist that I have is for Stray Kids, and I am still nowhere near done with getting caught up. Also, like this whole choreography kind of reminded me a little bit of like Michael Jackson for some reason. Let's take it back. Okay, King, feel it. Making music at night, much like training at night while the opponent is sleeping. Sorry, I talked over. Oh man, this beat is. Damn. Mina, you seductive bastard, what the fuck? Turning the tables, nice. Steaks, poke, nice. Oh. What was with that fucking kick from out of nowhere? Oh, it's like when you don't see it coming, that's when it's gonna knock you out. That was basically that kick. What the fuck? That was awesome. Was that a reference to like Vince McMahon or Conor McGregor, like the boss walk? I love the vibe of this instrumental. Damn. That was awesome. Listening to this in 2023 with all of Stray Kids' success post 5-star is just insane. Stray Kids can talk all the shit that they want because everything they're speaking is actual facts. They paved their own way. They created their own path. They were brought on knowing exactly who is going to be part of Stray Kids, and not even JYP's fuckery can do anything with that because the people wanted Felix and Mino in this fucking group, as if it wasn't obvious. But I just love their sass in this one because they're not saying anything that isn't true, especially when you look back at this. They literally say everything that I talked about came true. They broke all kinds of records. People are going crazy. They're touring. They're still making new projects. There's still so much happening. They're collaborating with everyone. There's like a Samsung collaboration or something like that with Changbin, if I'm not mistaken. Obviously, the Social Path music video in the midst of them touring, everything that they're doing, like the Lollapalooza concert and all that kind of stuff. It's just absolutely insane. And them saying no matter what people say, live your life, like they are not just saying that for the sake of saying that. They are literally living the life that they're preaching. The whole music scene is in a way like their little fucking playground in a way by the end of this music video, and they still manage to have fun and everything. I feel like it perfectly emphasizes like that uh Chinese room, like that series that Bangshan used to do, that I heard that for some reason JYP canceled it or something like that, but let me know if that's true. But I remember people were saying like, "Oh, you need to rest. You look tired. Oh, you can't, be overworking." And he was like, "Guys, I do what I love. This is what I want to do. I'm not working myself to death. I'm doing this because I want to do it." And like, when you love something as much as these guys love producing, writing, being with each other, and just making music, it looks like a fucking playground to them, and they making it all look so fucking easy because these guys they're one of the most active groups I think that there are, and it's absolutely incredible. Like their work ethic and all is awesome, and I love the lyrics of talking about turning the table and then raising the stakes as a table, a poker table, but also turning the table on someone and then raising the stakes because that's what you wanted. So like calling out your bluff basically to kind of like make another reference to poker, I guess. They're not bluffing. And it's awesome. I don't know what else to say. This music video is fucking awesome. The lyrics are fucking dope. If there's anything again specific within the lyrics of any of the songs that we're checking out today that you want to touch on, feel free to do so in the comment section. I'm just trying to be a little bit more aware of the fact that we still have 2 dance practices, and basically we have the Domino Unveil track, the song itself with the lyrics, and then the dance practice for Easy and Domino. So I'm just gonna keep it going, and let's move on to the dance practice for Easy, because that dance break was for some reason unexpected for me, and it was fucking awesome, and I love the instrumental a lot. Let's go. Damn. Hold up. I'm sorry. For some reason, the quality is like 480p, so let's take it back. I don't know why that was. There we go. Damn. I wish I could be as smooth as Hyunjin when he's dancing, honestly. That was cool. And the walk was dope because I don't know if that was a reference to... Bangshan just made me really, really self-aware about my lack of triceps. Fuck off. They have good lighting. There's good definition. Damn. Oh. Changbin even did this as Hyunjin was rotating. That was cool. Spinning. That was cool. Damn. Look at Sumi fucking going. I see you, Ian. Okay, Mino. Calm those hips, please. Jesus. Oh, fuck. I don't know who to focus on. Oh. Damn. Sassy kids, not stray kids. It's easy for you. Fuckers. It's hard for me. Damn, that was that was awesome. Man, this dance break, this dance break. Fuck. See, even speaking is not easy. So stray kids, calm yourselves. This was awesome. I love this dance break a lot. I love how dynamic the moves are and like the formation, the synchronization, and everything is just fucking awesome. And it was one of the times where it was actually kind of hard to focus on someone in particularly because your eye kind of like goes from like Mino really commands the screen, Hyunjin commands it. Then you look at Bangchan to the side, you look at Felix who also fucking commands it. Trying to kind of like look back and like I'm seeing Ian as well in the back there, while Sumin is really kind of like hypnotic, especially with that hair color too. It was really really cool. I mean the guys, the Changbin and Hyunjin, their section together was also really really dope too. And yeah, I'm blown away again. Like honestly, I am just as blown away by them now as when I first started reacting to them, which is almost like 2 years ago, which is kind of crazy. So yeah, this was awesome. Let's move on to the final. Well, it's kind of final because we technically have 3 videos. The first one is going to be the Unveil track 5 Domino, the video itself, which is only 1.5 minutes, but we're starting off with this one just because I want to see some of the visuals and maybe kind of like connect it to something when we check out the lyric video. So without further ado, let's get into it. Oh. I love this already. Even when everyone falls, follow me in crawl position. Nice. Felix's eyes and the freckles. Fuck. Chunky. Nice. That jokes. Now it's time for ignition. So we're ignoring the frozen teddy bear. Now it's time for ignition. Domino wishes they could sponsor this video. Oh, fuck off. I'm not going down. Ignore what I just said. Wait, let's take it back. Damn. That was, I wish this was the full music video. I wish this was the fucking full music video. This was awesome. Let's jump let's jump straight into the actual song, because when I realized that the Domino was more about like the pizza and all, and that it was more about food, which makes sense in terms of Stray Kids and like their food analogies and their songs like God's Menu, Super Bowl. Now this one, obviously with the pizza and all, I honestly, when I heard Domino, I thought it was going to be, the first analogy I made was the Keira Knightley movie from like 2005 or something like that, and the movie was called Domino. I don't know why everybody thinks Domino as far as like the domino falling and domino, you know, effect and all. V for Vendetta, Domino. Some people, normal people, think of Domino's Pizza. I think about a movie that no one fucking remembers. Or if you did, shout out to you. Let's jump into the lyric video, because this music video was too fucking much.
시도하는 너만이 다른 애도 저런 애라 또 장할게 가리는 거 없어 싹 다 토핑해서 씹어먹어 땡땡땡 피자 프랜차이즈 본점처럼 나를 본따네 그래 다들 예의주시해 시선 고정해 아닌 척 다 껴눈 질러 yeah I know 숨길래도 티가 나지 뺏새들의 전쟁 속에 소원새는 귀찮네 Set it on my ambitions 하나 둘씩 완성돼 I made it Now it's time for ignition 나부터 시작돼 뒤따라 움직여 도미노 효과 Oh 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 더 불을 지펴 Oh oh no 모두 몰려와 Now 줄 세워 여기다 누구도 예외는 없어 한번 깜짝하면 도미노
Damn, I love the sound. The instrumental.
Domino 툭 치면 무너져 후다닥 우리를 쾅 인기만 부려도 다 비춰줘 black 오케이 끝까지 노져 내 별명은 불도저 다들 넘어져도 보복저 새로 날 따라 follow 유머한 방에 주변 다 배꼽 잡아 넘어가 제계급 부장님은 끼끼빠빠 빠져라 하나를 알면 열을 알던 나이 고개 한번 까딱하면 100만 20곡에 넘어가 Setting on my ambitions 하나 둘씩 완성돼 I made it Now it's time for ignition 나부터 시작돼 뒤따라 움직여 도미노 효과 Oh 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 더 불을 지펴 Oh
Burning up a chain reaction, much like a chain, a franchise. This chorus is an earworm. Holy shit.
나를 보는 표정들을 다 못 숨겨 괜히 지금 맘을 시기 질투로 표현
Oh. I love this instrumental. Damn. This was awesome. The whole like Stray Kids equate themselves to like a piece of domino, like a little notch is all it took to create like this domino effect, like their rise in popularity, the momentum and everything, creating like this entire fucking chaos and like this rise in their literally they mention scale in the first verse. Uh with a little motion, get everyone's attention as far as like the dominoes continue to fall and the chain reaction becomes greater and greater and greater. It almost like reminds me of like V for Vendetta, him flicking that domino, the first piece, and then watch the whole fucking world collapse and like his master plan and all of that kind of stuff and all the anarchy. Only this one works in the favor of Stray Kids' popularity rising. And in the end, they all come falling down. They're not like us. The jealousy inside, there's envy in their eyes, trying to hide their feelings, but they can't put up a fight. Like nothing is going to stop these dominoes from falling down. No amount of hate, jealousy, everything is just going to crumble as everyone gets consumed with Stray Kids, and them knocking down new chapters, new records, especially in 2023, everything just becomes greater and greater. And like the domino effect continues to still be in effect as we speak right now, as they continuously evolve and knocking everything down. It was really, really amazing. And like literally, like what started out as like a little domino that got nudged, created what Felix says a bulldozer, basically. And Stray Kids is basically kind of like taking over the entire world. Right when everyone falls, they're crawling because they can't help but follow. Like almost like it kind of like reminds me of God's menu. Like no matter who you are, there you will find something on that menu, even if you struggle to accept us or you hate on us. Eventually we'll make a fan out of you, kind of. And even if you don't become a fan, like you're already on the ground, you're crawling because you just basically got wrecked by the chaos that is this domino effect that has become like this fucking tsunami and whatnot, and like this wave that is knocking everything down and making everything fall, like literally shaking the world magnitude, making everything crumble. Yeah, so that is really, really cool. I love the pre-chorus, the way Bangchan starts it. Like his singing voice is just beautiful, and it's almost like the domino pieces are like the setup of the ambition. Like all of these dominoes are still in place. They're static. They're standing still as they're waiting to be knocked by like this little piece of domino at the very beginning of the road as they set up their ambition, which is represented by all of the other domino pieces. It's awesome. I really, and the burning up a chain reaction, much like the chain reaction of a domino effect, and everything else that it entails. And hate or love, see they going imitate, can't stop following, probably because we always dominate. So whether you love us or hate us, you will still kind of like you copy us because you see what we're doing and how successful we are. So even though you hate us, you still bitch you want to be us. They all want a piece. Everybody wants to take a piece of that domino. So this is actually really, really cool, and I didn't realize it until I typed it in on Google and found a couple of different things. But Changbin literally, he talks about look at my scale as he starts the verse with do re mi fa sol la ti do. That obviously we hear that a lot, but the literal meaning of it, the do re mi fa sol la ti do are the tonic solfa names of the notes in a major scale. So the major scale, as he literally ties it in, talking about rise to the highest, baby, look at my scale. This is awesome. Really, really cool. I didn't even realize it until I, for some reason, thought about looking further into it, because I remember it being do re mi fa sol la si do and not ti do, which is why I typed it in, and was kind of like intrigued, or maybe like I thought that something maybe was off. But this was fucking awesome. Every topping that you can imagine on every, like making a Super Bowl variant of a fucking pizza, basically. This is awesome. Let's just finish this one because I don't know what else to say. These guys are fucking mind blowing. I'm not aware of any actual music video other than the Unveil video that we checked out, which is kind of unfortunate because there is actually a dance practice, which we're going to be checking out right now. So without further ado, let's get into it. Damn. What? Bangtan is so giddy. Wait, they're performing this as they're dancing? That lingering sound effect almost like reminds me of Lose Control by Missy Elliott. Whoa. Love the way Felix says bulldozer. I saw you, Ian. Oh, that is dope. That's fucking awesome. That's awesome. I love the sass. Oh my god. Nice fingering. Never mind. Finger work, I mean. Never mind. I can't escape the... whatever. Oh, damn, that was cool. Damn. That was amazing. I love how they legitimately were so happy, but obviously it was fucking hard. Like this kind of like the equivalent of doing like a fucking CrossFit workout. I would die doing one of these dance practices. I wouldn't be able to do them because I would break my shit in the first 15 seconds. But yeah, this was amazing. I love this choreography. I love the incorporation of like the literal action of a domino. Some of the guys throughout the course were also like static while the other ones were moving and all that kind of stuff. It was just fucking awesome. The smiles and like the sass and like the giddiness of whether it's like Bangtan when he came in with the microphone or Felix with the, and just Han at the end with his smile and everything. It was just fucking awesome. I don't know what else to say, honestly. I'm not a dancer, so there's not really much that I can really talk about. but this was awesome. I love the lyrics, especially looking at this music video in 2023 and seeing like how this fucking video was just another prediction, much like Easy was another prediction of all of their success and all of their, how they rose, already rising to fame back then and debuting hot, but just getting bigger and bigger and bigger, and now they're fucking huge. So this was amazing. I hope you guys enjoyed this reaction. If I made any sense throughout the video, the entire video, especially like the first reaction with Levanter, which I really, really enjoyed. I thought it was probably one of the most important songs by Stray Kids in terms of like the symbolism and like the meaning, and the song itself being very, very necessary. And something that a lot of people can take a lot of comfort in, especially because I looked quickly at the comment section as well, and like seeing some of the stories and everything. It definitely kind of like makes you kind of like smile that Stray Kids changed so many people's life for the better, and we're there for them as they were for me. So this was incredible. Hope you guys enjoyed this one. If you did, make sure to like this video, subscribe to the channel. If you're new, check out the rest of the Stray Kids reactions in a playlist somewhere up there. And check out the Patreon if you're interested in extra Stray Kids reactions, as well as other reactions, including K-dramas, survival shows, Blackpink content, BTS, Twice, Mamamoo, and more. There's a full list again in the $5 tier. You do not have to sign up to see that tier. So if you see something that you may like, consider subscribing, and you will be helping the hell out of supporting this channel and letting me do what I do here and explore music, K-pop specifically. And thank you all so much for all of your support. And I'll catch you all in the next one. Have a wonderful week, you guys. See you.